Hey folks, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a GT2 or GT3 timing pulley in Fusion 360 using an add-in. Once the add-in is installed, we simply click on the Create menu and choose the Create GT Pulley menu item. This will open a little dialog where we have a variety of parameters. First one is the pulley type. Do you want a GT2 or GT3 pulley? Next we'll choose number of teeth, pulley width, hole diameter, flange width, etc. For this sample, we'll create a GT2 pulley. We'll leave it at 66 teeth, 6 millimeters. We can have an optional hole. In this case, it's 20 millimeters. Flange width, those are the guides on the side of the pulley. You can either choose to have guides or not. Click OK, and there's the pulley. Now, if you notice, this pulley has a hole in it. It should be 66 teeth. It's got some flanges on the side. Down here in the timeline, if you expand it, you can see the various steps, and all of this is automatically done for you. So that's how to create a GT2 pulley. Let's create a GT3 pulley. Same story. We're just starting a new design. Create GT2. This time we choose GT3. Let's change a few parameters here. Let's go 100 teeth, pulley width 20 millimeters, hole diameter. Let's make that a little bit bigger, and a little larger flange width. All right, there we go. All right, let's take a look at some of the options here, and let's start out with GT pulley. In this case, let's not create a hole in it. So we just leave this at 0, or either way, it doesn't really matter if 0.00 millimeters or just 0. As you can see, it just creates a pulley without a hole in it. Let's go for another option here. This particular case, let's choose not to include any flanges. As I mentioned before, the flanges are just the guides to keep the belt in place. If you don't want them, just choose 0 and generate a pulley. Next, let's create some pulleys. These pulleys will be 3D printed and then used to make sure the tooth profiles are correct. If the tooth geometry is correct, we expect the belt to fit properly regardless of the number of teeth. The add-in can generate a minimum of 12 teeth or a maximum of 400 teeth. However, for testing, we're going to create and 3D print a 20 and 100 tooth pulley for each pulley type. Once the pulleys are positioned, we'll save them as a mesh and then send them to the 3D print utility. I'm using Bamboo Studio as my slicer. And once the file is imported into the slicer, I break the file into objects, and then I can position each pulley. All right, I've printed out all the test pulleys. Let's check the belt fit, starting with the GT2 20-tooth pulley. Looks pretty good, no gaps. Next, we'll go for the GT2 100-tooth pulley. That looks good too. No gaps. And on to the GT3 20-tooth pulley. No gaps there. Finally, the GT3 100-tooth pulley. This one looks good too. Well, that's it for the GT Timing Pulley add-in demo. Thanks for watching. Take care.